Your favorite Instagram creators are going viral every single day, creating massive followings and selling thousands of dollars of products every single day. But here's the thing, many of them aren't even recording their content. In the past 6 months, I've discovered and reverse engineered how these top creators are leveraging AI to automate their entire content creation process. And it's working absurdly well. Today, I'm going to break down exactly how these coaches and agencies are building massively profitable brands without ever stepping in front of the camera, setting up an entirely automated system, and generating leads on autopilot to build their business. I'm also going to teach you how you can implement this exact strategy starting today. So if you're tired of scripting, recording, editing, and posting content that gets zero engagement and want something that's finally going to build your brand, I got the perfect thing for you. All right, let's get into it. First, let's start by addressing a massive elephant in the room. Yes, AI-generated content is taking over Instagram. I first started noticing this trend around 6 months ago when these eerily perfect content creators were posting consistently. Literally as soon as an event launched, they were posting content on it. And so I started investigating because I got curious, and I started noticing that these weren't just any regular content creators looking to be influencers. It was actually business owners that were generating leads and growing a personal brand and presence on autopilot, and they weren't even recording the content. Now, these AI avatars are pretty accurate, but once you're in the space for a certain amount of time, you start noticing nuances and videos that make it pretty obvious that it is an AI clone. But nevertheless, these brands are massively growing, and you can see the proof is in the results, and I'm going to break that all down. So let me walk through all of that and exactly how they're doing it. So I'm going to talk about 3 creators today. Varun Maya is number 1. The second one is Eric Cooper. And then the third one is probably your favorite, me. I think Varun Maya is such a great example of how to leverage an AI avatar the right way, because a lot of people complain to me that using AI avatars is inauthentic and it's going to dismiss the audience and not be respectful. But Varun is a great example of where he maintains authenticity with human-generated content and real content. For example, interviews with Sam Altman, Satya Nadella, Sundar Pichai, all CEOs of massive, massive tech companies, but at the same time, still creates AI-generated content to rapidly deploy news and provide value without losing that authenticity and value. I mean, you can tell, like, in the comment section, these people are actively replying to the topics of the conversation, and they're very interested in what he's talking about and not the fact that he's using an AI avatar. The reality is most people don't care that it's an AI avatar, or they don't even realize it. They actually just care about the value that's being provided and the education or information that's being deployed through the AI avatar. So with Varun Maya, he runs a couple companies. They're super low-key, kind of connection-to-connection style companies, which take a while to build, especially if you don't have a existing social presence. But you can see that most of what he talks about is just his podcast. So he has links to his podcast. He has links to his business accounts, which are pretty private. They don't really go through much unless you DM them directly. But it's very much on building a large, massive brand to capture as many people as possible. And so this is one opportunity of using this AI avatar, is to go and become an influencer and gain a large pocket of people, which ultimately filter into your ideal clients and paying customers. Now you can see for Varun, he covers really 3 main things. It would be AI news, like the latest AI news. He also talks about AI trends and technology, like how you can convert, pictures like cartoons into real life. This video was great, honestly. And another video is just breaking down latest developments in AI in general, like new softwares that came out, new tools that came out, and just the general world of AI. So he's now acting as a social figure that is the go-to news source for AI technology. And so Varun Maya is a great example of, like, yes, you can build a very large brand, a 1 million follower brand with AI avatars and AI. You can maintain authenticity by mixing the AI content with human content and then build this holistic brand. But I want to go into a second case, which might relate to a lot more of you that are watching this video. And that's my client, Eric Cooper. So Eric only has around 1,600 followers. I mean, he had maybe 800 followers when we first started working with him. So we've helped him grow his following a little bit. But the priority of what we've done is really automate his entire social media brand with this AI avatar. So what we did was just straight up go ahead and create an AI clone and avatar of him that we're using to deploy all of his content. So every single video that you see on his page is actually just AI generated. And my team took care of it. So he doesn't have to worry about recording content, scripting content, editing content, and posting content. We do all of it for him. And now you're probably wondering, like, you just showed me this insane cool guy, Varun Mai, with 1 million followers and a massive brand. Why are you now showing me this guy? And the reason I want to show this guy is for the fact that we were actually able to help him generate $68,000 in revenue within 60 days of posting content for him. And now I'm going to break down how we went from this account to generating $68,000 in revenue. Because a lot of you may not care to be an influencer like Varun Mai and grow 1 million followers, but you want to generate revenue for your business and make a lot of money. And so the way we did it with Eric is super simple. We just first started by conducting market research, right? We wanted to understand, what does the industry look like? What are the key trends? What is the technological advancements in the market size? What does his customer personas look like in terms of clients he's actually worked with and clients that he wants to work with? Then we took like 50 or 60 different viral videos from other creators and then conducted competitor analysis to identify what types of content is going to perform best for him. Then we took all that and then conducted a content strategy where we broke down like top content topics that we could create for him, right? So for example, talking about his journey of how he used to work at Pizza Hut to now making $200,000 in profit from an Amazon business. Or for example, like the top 5 mistakes that new Amazon sellers make that cost them thousands of dollars when building their business. So we kind of take all of this data, throw it into our GPT, and then conduct content strategy to identify the top scripts to make for him. Then we like to use our short form God tool or internal scripting tool. We also like to use Poppy AI as well, amazing AI tool, and then use that to generate scripts for our client and then specifically for Eric. Now we throw that into our AI avatar or clone, which I've actually made a separate YouTube video that you can probably click somewhere here to get access to on how to set up this AI avatar. Like, I gave everything away. Same exact system that we use to build the AI avatar for Eric, which is very impossible to tell that it's AI because it's so accurate. Then you can see we have scripts where we have a call to action to comment some sort of keyword for a free lead magnet. For example, for Eric, it's sell, right? So when someone comments the word sell, it then deploys an automated DM sequence on ManyChat that then sends over a link to a free guide and then also a link to his free community as a lead magnet. So then people can learn exactly what he's doing. So now that we have all of this set up, as you can see, then his free guide pretty much has this pain point call out. It has a VSL talking about his journey, all the clients he's been able to help, and then actually just have a call to action to apply for one-on-one coaching after deploying the free value. And then also has this free lead magnet and community where he can further nurture them. Then he has this application form to get people to join the coaching program and then books them on a sales call. Now, this entire funnel is completely done with AI and my team, right? So he doesn't have to touch a single part of this process except for setting the leads and booking them on a sales call and actually taking the sales call and closing. So all of this comes together. And then ultimately you can literally see that we are able to generate $68,000 in revenue for him within 60 days of working together. So, I mean, as you can see, it's a pretty valuable system. He doesn't have millions and millions of followers, but he's generating revenue because he's creating content with my team on autopilot without having to spend hours recording videos, scripting videos, editing and posting. But we create targeted content that calls out his ideal customer avatars, pain points and desires. So then they enter his funnel automatically and then go through to the sales call. And then he ends up working with them. And he's really good at what he does. So he generates them results and then that kind of flywheels. Now I want to break down one more creator. And obviously, like I said, that's me. And if you know a little bit about my background, I've grown over 1 million followers across multiple other accounts, but that was for a different purpose. That was to build authority as someone who knows how to create a large following. But now for this specific account, I only have 5,400 followers, but I'm generating a consistent 20 to 30K per month with this exact system and with this exact account. You can literally see that I'm doing the same exact thing, right? We're doing market research, competitive analysis, content strategy for myself, creating scripts aligned with my ideal customer avatar's pain points, desires, and pre-handling objections. My team is then deploying that content with this AI clone or AI avatar. I get people to comment a keyword below, and then it deploys an automated DM sequence just like it does for Eric, where I send over lead magnets like YouTube videos, where they go to the YouTube video, get nurtured, and watch 10 to 15 minutes of me speaking to them, just like you are right now. And then in the YouTube description, I have a call to action to book a free strategy call with me or join my free community where we further nurture them. Now, you can see the free community is a secondary place of nurture where we have a bunch of free value and education where they can attribute that value and education to me and my company Mentrix. And the best part of providing so much value for free is that if we help them get from A to B for free at no cost, they are obviously going to want to pay us to get them from B to C. Whereas if someone is already at B and they can afford to work with us, they'll just pay us to work with us and get to C. So that's pretty much why we have the free school community and why we give away so much value in that community. It's also something that Hormozi preaches a lot, and it's that your free stuff should be better than their competitors' paid stuff. Our free stuff is so good that even if you pay someone else, they won't get as much value as we provide for free. So people imagine before they work with us, dang, if Harsha's stuff is so good that's free, I wonder how good his paid stuff is. And that's why they want to work with us. And that's why so many times I get on sales calls and I pitch my price and they just say done. Or they're like, let's do it. No objections, right? And if you want to get to that point, your free stuff needs to be damn good. Now, after we nurture them with the YouTube content and then also just set them on that Instagram DM as well, we want to then get them to this discovery landing page where we have a questionnaire. And this is a great place for me to just pre-qualify prospects so I'm not wasting time with unqualified prospects. For example, if someone says their current monthly revenue is, at $0 or they just don't have money to work with us, I sometimes just have to cancel the call because I'm not at a stage where I can help them or offer them anything that is paid to directly work with me. And at the end of the day, if someone is at $0 and they don't have the funds to invest in someone like my team to get them from 0 to 10K to 15 to 20K to even 60K like we do with Eric, that's why we have our free stuff. But the great place to qualify people is on this Calendly, so you know exactly what stage they're at and what type of products or offers you can pitch them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is how your favorite Instagram creator is going viral without filming content and generating leads on consistent autopilot. Now you might be asking, is this approach for everyone? And it's absolutely not. If you want your personal brand to be 100% authentic, yeah, go for it. Spend the time recording the content, storytelling, creating whatever you want to do. The way I see it is that this is merely an enhancement for people that are looking to build their brand and scale their content without having to scale the amount of efforts they put in to actually creating content. I will say though, the other side of it is, and the people that we work with are really the types of people that just don't have the time or desire to get in front of a camera and record hours and hours of content because they don't enjoy it and they just have so many other things to do that it stops them from setting up a camera, setting up the lighting, getting everything figured out. And now I know I broke everything down in detail, but there's so many other missing pieces like setting up the funnel, setting up the actual clone and making it look accurate, storytelling and scripting effectively so that you are creating content that actually generates engagement and generates comments and so that's why I want to offer a free one-on-one strategy call where you can schedule a meeting with me and we'll break down exactly where you're at, where you want to go in terms of revenue, and really the missing gaps and the pieces in between that me and my team could potentially fill and help you out. Anyone can schedule this free consultation call with me with the first link in the description below. In this call, I'm just going to understand where you're at right now, where you want to be in terms of revenue, and what's really stopping you from getting there. If I'm confident that I can help you, then I'll just break down exactly how me and my team would be able to integrate our systems into your business and save you time and take care of this entire process for you. If I do determine that I can't help you, I'm still going to leave you with some sort of actionable value that you can take away by the end of the call so your time was not wasted. So make sure you go to the first link in the description below and book a call with me so I can help you no matter what. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and comment below exactly what you want to see so I can create value that actually helps you. And as always,